There comes a time in every person's life when the world they built around themselves falls apart. A moment comes when everything they once trusted, everything they counted on, every dream they held close suddenly disappears. And in that silence, in the space between what was and what is yet to come, we are faced with an important decision. Do we stay broken, or do we choose to begin again? If you find yourself in that space today, feeling tired, lost, discouraged, or even scared, I want you to hear this clearly. You still have the power to begin again. Life doesn't stop when you make mistakes. It doesn't end with heartbreak, failure, or pain. Life only truly ends when you stop choosing to grow, when you give up trying. Let me share something that might help. 7 powerful steps that can help you restart your life, no matter how many times you've fallen or how far you've gone off course. The first thing you need to do is make peace with your past. That begins with forgiveness, especially forgiveness toward yourself. Real change cannot happen if you keep punishing yourself for yesterday. Every one of us carries regrets. Things we wish we hadn't said, choices we wish we hadn't made, moments we wish we could take back. But holding on to shame or guilt will never change what happened. It only robs you of your ability to create a better tomorrow. Forgiving yourself doesn't mean pretending it never happened. It means choosing to stop living in the same pain over and over again. It means understanding what went wrong, learning from it, and giving yourself a real chance to heal. Say it if you need to. I forgive myself. I'm allowed to move forward. That's not weakness. That's the beginning of strength. Healing starts with kindness toward yourself. Next, you need to clear your mind. We live in a world filled with noise, opinions, expectations, distractions everywhere. Every day we're told who we should be, how we should look, what we should chase, and what success should mean. In all that noise, the most important voice, your inner voice, gets lost. That voice, the one deep inside, is the one that knows who you truly are. If you want to begin again, you need clarity, and clarity only comes when your mind is quiet. So, take a step back. Spend less time scrolling. Let go of comparing yourself to others. Distance yourself from people or influences that drain you. Give yourself some space to breathe, to listen, to reflect. It's in those quiet, peaceful moments that your real self returns to you. Once the noise fades, it's time to ask the deeper question. Why do I want to start again? What's driving you? What do you really want? Not what others want. For you, not what sounds impressive or looks successful from the outside. What truly matters to you? What excites you? What would you stay up late or wake up early for? Finding your why is like finding your anchor. Life will test you, hard times will come, but your purpose will keep you steady through the storms. Your reason for getting back up is the foundation of your new life. It doesn't need to be something grand or showy. It just needs to be real and true to you. Don't run after empty success. Run after meaning. Run towards something that fills your soul. When you know your why, you'll always find your way. Now that you have your reason, start. Start small, but start today. One of the biggest lies we believe is that we have to make huge changes overnight to turn our lives around. That's just not true. Real transformation comes from small steps taken daily. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait until you're fully ready. Begin with what you have, where you are. Write one sentence. Take a short walk. Drink more water. Call someone you've been meaning to call. Sign up for that course you've been thinking about. Your progress doesn't come from waiting. It comes from action. Every little step builds momentum. Every small win builds your trust in yourself again. Movement, no matter how slow, proves to you that you're not stuck. You're on your way. But as you begin again, you also need to let go of what's holding you back. You can't carry everything into the next chapter of your life. Some thoughts, some habits, some relationships were part of your past, and that's okay. But they're not meant to be part of your future. Letting go is tough. Sometimes it feels like losing part of yourself, but you're not losing the real you. You're releasing the parts that no longer serve you. You're letting go of pain, fear, resentment, or even people who bring you down. You're clearing space in your life for something better, for peace, for love, for growth. You don't have to destroy every bridge, but stop walking back to places where your spirit was shrinking. You've outgrown them. Now, look at the people and energy around you. Your environment is powerful. It shapes the direction of your life. You become like the people you spend the most time with. If you want to grow, be around people who push you to be better, who encourage your progress, who want to see you rise. This might mean setting new boundaries. It might mean saying goodbye to toxic relationships. It could even mean spending time alone for a while. But remember this: walking alone in truth is always better than walking with a crowd going in the wrong direction. Be mindful of who and what you allow into your space. Your surroundings will either lift you higher or pull you down. Choose wisely. And finally, believe again. Above all, you have to believe. Believe in your worth. Believe that your life still has meaning. Believe that it's not too late, that you're not too broken, that something greater still waits for you. Faith doesn't mean you never feel afraid. It means you move forward anyway. It means you trust that the next step will appear once you take the first one. You don't have to have the whole path mapped out. Just take the next step, then the next, and then the next. When you fall, and yes, you might, get back up every time, because deep down, you know you weren't meant to stay down. You were born to rise. You were made for more. So let me say this as clearly as I can. This is your time. Not someday, not next month, not when you have all the answers. Right now. This moment. Restarting your life doesn't mean becoming someone else. It means becoming more of who you really are. The real you, the one who got buried under other people's expectations, disappointments, and fears, is still there, waiting, hoping, ready to live again. So forgive yourself. Silence the noise. Find your reason. Take small steps. Let go of the weight. Choose people and places that help you grow. And above all else, believe. Believe with your whole heart that your story isn't over. In fact, your greatest chapter is just beginning. Now go. Begin again. And this time, don't just survive, live.